Shut up. Did you get that notification? You just got the notification.
Good. I'll get it shared out.
Look at that signal again. I didn't take it because of the other one. And we were just below. But it is good. Let me just check the delay. Stream delay name. Great.
You want to put it up in?
You want to put it up in the?
Yep.
Hang on. There you go. Sorry, I had the video capture audio on. That mic is shite. Apologies, anyone's joined. Just turned off that mic. It's got a mic built into it. It's awful. Beep, 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 beep. Right. We got 7 minutes until we're open. Let's do a bit of work. We just had a Euro signal. Or could go up to that weekly. Could go up to this weekly. We have closed below. Let's go on in queue. Just want to set up. Right. Right, we're going to put in our draw low. So this is our current hourly, currently 4-hour low. So this is our draw. Right, and then this is our high draw. This is London Eye. Midnight, 12. We've got a daily. Current daily low. Uh, 4 minutes. Hold on. Right. This is now previous daily high. Right, I'm ready. Hey. So, I've already done this today. So I'm going to switch accounts. Not trading on that account today, it's done. Just check. Yeah. Right. We want. Okay. Right, so we're bearish on the 4 hour, right? So right now we will expect New York to come and take these lows, right? We want the first 5 minutes ideally to run. If we're going to take these lows, we're going to break the hour. So potential to try and grab something like this to these draws. And then we'll have our orb set up in 5 minutes, right? So that's your orb settings. You want your orb till 5 minutes and only run till 10 AM. Here we go. So breaking through. Let's wait. This is where we're expecting the lows to be. Like I said to you, probability wise, most of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time, we will come and take these lows. But we can use a close below this 1 hour as an early indication. Obviously, we can wait for the orb as well. So we don't get a 1 minute close, right? Even the 1 minute is inside. So I'm just going to turn these signals off. Right, we didn't get the close below in a retest. Not to worry, we were expecting these lows to go anyway, right? Can't always get the entry, right? But probability plays out. Boom, both lows gone. We're probably going to go to that daily level now. We'll wait on our 5-minute orb. So I'm just going to go to 1-minute charts. See if we can see those 5-minute settings. These are our orb signals. Let's start them at 9:20, 9:30, 9:20. That's a shame that. I really wanted to just get that retest in to then come to our levels. Anyone managed to grab it? Hello. So I've given you there our high probability levels, right? Told you that when New York opens, probability wise, we're going to run for these levels. One more minute until the orb forms. So this is our next target. If we're going to carry on bearish, we're going to look for the daily. If we tap this daily and get a nice return, this is going to be an epic trade out of the daily if we're going to go back bullish. Let's see. Oh, do we? There's our orb. Even on the 30-second closing side, this is the close below. Yeah, it was too quick. Just because you know where it's going to go doesn't mean that you're always going to get it. So these are 50% point, 25, 75, right? If we confirm short, that's our 25, 50, 75. See if we get a confirmation. Come on. How's everyone doing today? I don't normally ask you to do us a favour today. Just stick a comment. Let me know how you're getting on. Share the stream. Give us a like. And that's all I'd ask today, please. If you could. And then I'll do my best to make sure we can try and grab a trade. See if this closes, so we could cover like this. Let's see.
Order filled.
All right, let's go. First TP. And the rest.
Order submitted.
5, 3, 8.
Order cancelled.
Right, I've just taken off. I've got a limit order down here. I'm just changing the amounts. And I want to put 2 on that. Take 2 off there.
Order submitted.
And my stop. 604.
Order submitted.
604. 604. We break this low after this retest, because obviously you've got this fair value gap here, so I don't really want to come against that. If you wanted to take break even, you could here, if you're feeling at all at risk. Right? If you want to take a partial, you can take a partial now. Or wait for the yellow. I'm going to take a partial.
Filled.
And then I'm going to let the
Order
rest
filled.
run.
Order filled.
And I'm out. Boosh! If you've still got your partial running, you want to run it to there. Morning, morning. Right. Got us the trade. Just like that. High probability orb setup. High probability draws, right? We couldn't get it early for these draws, but we did get the second confirmation, right? And our statistics for this orb are running crazy good at the moment. So We are running at 70%. It's been fire. And if we get a 2-minute confirmation, we're running at 90%. Out of the last 30 sessions. Before you even ask, this isn't out yet. It will be out. Not yet. Come on. Final TP. Just going to disconnect and reconnect my accounts. Hang on. Oh, that trade's done. Connections. Disconnect. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's hit that final TP. Bang.
Beautiful.
GG. So I had absolutely fucking killed it yesterday. Great trade this morning off that signal. Right?
The signals are fucking killing it. Every day.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right? Absolutely destroyed it off this signal. Not only that, I couldn't take this bloody gold signal. That's destroyed it. That's destroyed it. That fucking signal's nailed it as well. That one. I didn't take this because I was like, this was a great signal. We've come all the way up. We're just below this 1 hour. We've already had a rejection. Fucking bang, off it goes. Anything on ES? So ES is the dailies down here. So ES could still go more. Ah, look at that. That's what I was looking for off of our NQ one. Ah, look at that. That's perfect. So that's what we were trying to do on NQ, right? So we would have had 3R partial at the low, and then you'd let the runner go to the daily. Look at it. Fucking perfect. That alpha zone retest is perfect. Yeah. All done, pickles. See you later. But that's how it should be, right? You've got your profits.
Get the fuck out of
Get out of here, right? And this is a high probability setup that we have, that I am, that we're still setting out, we're still working on. So, yeah. Look at that. Oh man, ES. Where have you been all my life? Why look at NQ. It misses that hourly, right? We obviously get the orb confirmation and then down to the daily. But look at that. That was the retest that I was looking for. Close below, retest, rejection, rejection, right? Even say you're in here, right? On that candle close. Stop above. Target the low. First TP 2R, second TP the daily, which we're already on our way. Mwah. It's another picture I'm going to have to change my wife from. So let's have a look how gold's done. So gold's bullish, right? So we had the early confirmation. Here's the hourly. Not as clean gold. Not as clean. But the all confirmation's still good, right? Bang. Nice trade done. I don't see gold we'd be looking at down here. So bullish at the moment. We haven't taken the hourly low. How's CL done? CL. So CL's come out the daily, retest, thing of beauty. Ooh. So if we saw CL come up and confirm long here, that could be a nice trade out of CL. Euro on the 4 hour, right? Retest, retest. We've been really bullish. Just wick those lows. But yeah, I like that trade out of here. Where is it to the low? 1R to the low, I could do that. Just cover that fair value gap a bit, right? Just cover the 50%. Obviously, if you wanted to get tighter, you'd cover there. But yeah, could do that. Let's see if ES has hit the daily yet. Come on, get down. It is the most obvious place for price to move to, right? Daily, bullish, flip, retest, daily. That, hourly, right? Previous hour, breaks, goes bullish, fails, New York opens, straight through, retest, bang. It's a absolute perfect trade. We've just been doing a video in the Discord on this. Literally just been doing a video on the Discord talking about my favourite setup. Bearish trend, bullish, break, retest, continuation. My favourite fucking setup. And if you took this short and you are still running, congratulations. You're a hero. We've just taken the daily low, which is interesting. I was not expecting us to run that daily low, which we have. Cool. So we've got our 10 AM candle. What would be really interesting is our 10 AM candle opens bullish, and then we get a potential return to this 4 hour. So we came out this 4 hour without retesting it. So this is absolutely an area that I expect price could return to if we go bullish. So just put these price marks on. Here. I'll just do the low one actually. Just use that one. Right. If we go bullish out of this daily, this could be a nice return point when the 10 AM candle starts. But 2 days in a row, 2 wins on all, 2 for 2. Do we want to keep a stream record? Should we keep a stream record? We'll have to put it up. Put the text up. 2 for 2.
I'll put it on the thing for tomorrow.
I mean, if you want to go and play golf, go and play golf. We don't need to trade anymore. I can sit and talk to everybody. All I know is trading. We can talk about trading. We've got our 10 a.m. setup. So 10 a.m. we get our high probability candle. We've just done our orb setup. Taking our daily signals. This was the only signal today as well. Look at this. Goes bullish. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alert. Yes, please. Bang. And I was saying in the Discord, man, you could let this run to the daily. I was like, you could let this run to the daily. And I said, well, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this previous hour, because I think that 5 hours enough, right? Smashed. And then look, signal again, 1 hour done, signal again, with runner, back to the daily, smashed. It's fucking just a thing of beauty. And literally, I have bought and tested every signal indicator, every promised perfect signals there is to make sure that this is significantly better, and it fucking is. A lot better. It smashes. Another retest of the daily. Come on. I'm just going to change that. That was our TP one, wasn't it? Pew, pew, pew. Beautiful. There was a nice retest there as well, just at the bottom of the orb. But the candle that came out of it, fucking hell, that was just straight to it. Wick the lows, back in the daily, broken back outside. Like I said, I think of the 4 hour, so we're going to have a new 4 hour candle here, right? This will open. If we then come bullish, we've got a couple of opportunities, right? We've got the 4 hour level, right? So obviously our indicator does it all for you with the signals. What you want you to do is go on your 1 minute, 2 minute, right? When the 4 hour candle opens, I want you to take your rectangle and take the first candle, right? The first candle, and put your high and your low on the first candle. Okay, this gives you your point of control for that 4 hour candle in terms of whether it's going to go bullish or bearish, right? If we're below it, we're bearish. If we're above it, we're bullish. This is what we've got here, right? And then it gives you also the area where the candle flipped. So if a candle's currently bearish, it has to come through the zone and come back to it to go bullish. Right? Now, obviously ours does all the multi-time frame, multiple zones, extends them and everything else, plus the signals. But you don't have to, right? It's $37. It's not exactly fucking expensive for what it does. But if you want to do it yourself, absolutely. This is how you do it, right? And this is your candle, okay? So, for example, here is our 1 hour candle, right? So here's our alpha zone. So if this 1 hour candle is going to go bullish, we've got to go through our zone, right? To then go bullish. So if you think about this 1 hour candle, here it was bullish. So we had just this little wick at the bottom here, right? Oh, I wonder if I can do that present thing. Ooh. Here we had our wick, right? So candle opens, puts in a little wick, breaks above, retests, retests, goes bullish, right? Break through. Now we've got our top wick, okay? So now if we're going to go bearish, most candles have a top wick and a bottom wick, right? So if we're going to go bearish, where's our most logical place to return to? Our daily. We're right by it, right? Most logical place we're going to return to is our daily. So we come through. Obviously, we don't retest on the 1 minute chart on here, but we come through. Now we switch this candle bearish, right? So top wick. Now we're going in the true direction. Manipulation, distribution. And our alpha zone, so like ES, right? Ah, look, that's a big signal. Here, we get that retest, right? Just flip bearish, retest. Oh, we haven't hit our daily yet. And yeah, potentially back to it. Right, and that's how you're going to utilize them. Right, so we start, we open a tie wick, we come down, we retest, we come back up again, we can't close above, and then bearish candle continues on down. Right, bang, bang, bang. New hour goes below, new hour, off we go. Right, we go bearish, flip bullish, retest, new candle starts, go bearish, retest. We expect this, if we're going to go bearish, to return to our 4 hour and even potentially our previous hour, which we do. Right. So we got a new 1 hour, right? So watch. We've got a new 1 hour and a new 4 hour. Okay? So if we're going to go bearish, have we just put in our top wick? If I put on 2 for each. Oh, shit. Right. So here's our previous bearish candle. Here's our initial draw, right? Previous hour low here. If we take this low, we then have like a 70, 70, depending when we take it. But if we take this low, we've got like over a 70% probability that then this hourly candle will be bearish. Now, if we don't go and take this now when we're so close, this looks like we're putting in our bottom wick, right? We've got our zone now. So there's your first candle. So if you want to put your rectangle on it, right? Spread it out. Here's our alpha zone for this hour. Right? Okay. So now we're going to go bullish. Potentially this is our bottom wick. Okay? So we've come up, pushed down where the sellers have been pushing down. And now, potentially, if we're going to flip bullish, we want to see it come above, hold. We got our daily level as well, right? And then potentially we can look to return to the hourly, which we didn't retest. Alternatively, we take the low, come below the daily, potential retest, and then we have got previous daily level, which is just close by. But I am liking potentially the long. All right, is this our bottom wick? We break out. Now, obviously, we've had a very, very strong trend to the downside. We've got a fair value gap here. Same thing on the 2 minute. Had no confirmation yet. Still closing inside, so we're still inside our alpha zone, right? Still inside your alpha zone. If you're not using the indicator, right, that's what you've got. Targeting wise, this makes it a little bit more difficult because this is our current daily low, right? So got previous day low, which is here. Trend's bearish. Had our first pullback. Looking like we're going to close below, right? And then slow down. And then here, see this open vib? Quite like that. And we've already taken this low, which is a shame, because I would have liked to have taken that. That is like, well, wouldn't even been one hour, couldn't have done that. But if we'd have been, no, this is the trade. Moving quite far away. Can you see how though? Obviously the way it formed, right? We formed our candle. You watched it, right? We came down. Came up, created our top wick, failed to close above, and then carried on with the trend, right? And it is our point of control. Now, if this is going to go bullish now, so if this hour is going to go bullish, it's going to have to come through the alpha zone, close above, retest, and go. So you have different trades. So for example, let's say you took the short, and it fails, and closes above, well then you can take the long, right? And your targets are quite high, giving you the right risk to reward because you're entering not at the end of a trend, not at the point at the bottom. You're catching it where the move happens. Where did this hourly candle move happen? At the open, right? At the open of the hour, this is where the consolidation, manipulation, distribution happened. Yes! Mute me all you want. Just glad. So now, with this strong push down, maybe we're going for this previous day low. That's why it's been so aggressive in the move down. Well, if you're still holding this, then you definitely get a medal. Let's put on our zones. So we've already gone through the previous daily as well. Really feel like we're just going to run for this low. Well, long's got hit anyway. Anyone who Took the long out of here. That's a nice sell signal. So this is an orb sell signal. If you look when I turn the orb off, right? And the one at the top is as well. It's an early one, right? So this is what we're currently developing. Thanks, buddy. Posting it in Discord. Appreciate it. Right, let's see what else we got to do. Otherwise, we might have a short stream. Okay. Ah, see, look at the beautiness of that. And beautiness is a word. Like we showed on Euro, talked about that being bullish, how strong and bullish it was. That's why we stayed away from it. Coming back to that weekly level, it looks like. So gold, short played out from the orb. Did end up taking the low. New 10 hour, right? So we only run it till 10. As soon as 10 o'clock is done, game changes. We can then get a completely reversal, which is what we get, right? That's why it's only from here to here. But it looks like it's been fire today, the orb, our orb strategy anyway. Fire. Oh, DXY is holding. Beautiful out of the 4 hour. On silver, platinum. Holding that hourly level, right? See how the orb confirms, but the hourly level is your key, right? That's the fucking key. The alpha zone. And then we return to the 4 hour. Perfect. Where is your most probable? Here is your most probable. This previous 4 hour zone, right? We break, retest, come down, new hour starts, come below, favorite setup, reverse, tap, right? Break, we don't retest. New hour starts, reverse, retest, hold, retest, retest, retest. Back to that 4 hour. New hour starts, our new 4 hour flips bullish. Here's where we're looking to return it to. Doesn't matter what you're trading. Beautiful over the daily. Break, retest, continue. The strategy we created is just fucking fire. Nice out the daily. Nice sell signal out the orb. I mean, $37. Fucking hell's too cheap. There's our hit on the daily on ES. That is the trade. ES is the trade. That was just beautiful off of that hourly alpha zone. Absolute cracking 5R. And that's even with not taking it when it taps back into the zone, which is what I do. Which would have been there. Just on the zone, just above. Maybe I'd have given it a little bit more room. Yeah, 6R, 5R, smashed. Might just, I think today might be one of those days, just hit the sell button. Just don't hit the buy button. Right? Do not hit the buy button. Just see the accounts getting blown. It's going to reverse. It's going to reverse. It's going to reverse. Oh. Oh. Never tested this daily. I mean, if we do come back up, I'd want to see us break above this 4 hour, and this would where I'd only be looking to get long. Back above. Otherwise, I'll be looking for a return. If you trade the profitable loser, get your fib out. Oh my god, I don't even have the things for it. Yeah, I do. It's ugly. I can't even remember. So we would be maybe, I don't know, we go long here. Stop it there. Someone tell me I'm doing this wrong. Or we'd look for that entry. This is years ago. I can't remember. Either way, I'm looking for either a short from the daily, if I'm going to be trading, or reversing the 4 hour and taking a long out of there. I got nothing inside of here other than we're inside this fair value gap. Let's have a look. No. 15-minute fair value gap? Nah. This is huge. We've just retraced all of this. Here's our weekly. Maybe a return to the weekly. We came out of the weekly and didn't retest it. Flew out the weekly. It's a long way away. Maybe tomorrow. It is turnaround Thursday. It's turnaround Thursday.
Turnaround Thursday.
I mean, that literally is a turnaround. It's just. What do we think, guys? Are we liking the look of the new orb strategy? I have got one more thing I want to add to it. Someone's giving me... actually, I don't want to say that. I didn't want to say he's giving me the finger.
I will.
DR rocks. I completely agree. That's right, Pickles. I'd still trade alpha zones if I was doing that. Just inside the DR. Instead of using those crappy statistics. I like DR from a price action and technical point of view. There's some really good stuff in there. I don't like it from the statistic point of view. I think it's a load of shit. How's Orb London? This is a very specific Orb setup. This is not just Orb. So Orb traditionally, right, what everyone says is just a range. You take a particular range anytime, and then you're looking for the break of that range, right? Predominantly, that's been the first 15 minutes of New York. There is a statistical reason for this one. I have looked at other time frames. You do not get the statistical benefit of this orb that we've built. That is the exact reason why it's at this time. I don't give a fuck about any other orb. They can go fuck themselves. London, evening, unless you can show me a statistical edge for me trading it, and not just the breakout, but the targets that it's going for, I'm just going to trade this. This is what it's all about. If I'm going to trade London, I'm going to trade alpha zones, just alpha zones, right? Because London manipulation for NQ is too much. The only pair that maybe you could look at, and I will have a look at it, is Euro. Because the volatility on Euro is bigger during New York. During London. So that's the only one. So here's our London Open. Mario. That was awful. Nah. You only need to do one trade a day. One good trade a day. 2 good trades a day if you're really good. But that's all you need. Right? You don't even need that a day. So will it be mechanical? Could it be mechanical? Yeah, I suppose it could be, yeah. The difficult thing is, well, I suppose you can make sure that you've got the right risk to reward, right? Is stop loss placement. Because stop loss placement is technical, unless you're taking this. This setup would be my mechanical setup. That. Fucking every time. I would just take that trade every time. Every time. Especially this pattern. I'm going to get this tattooed on my face. That's right. Not my arm. That pattern, that is everything for this open. With your high probability draw and targets, right? It is everything. Fucking beautiful. I'd rather trade DR at London than Orb. So just take your Orb and do it in an hour. I'd much rather trade the hourly DR than Orb. And Orb and DR are just the same thing, right? Other than you've got your wick and your different levels and reacting from it, but it's basically the same thing in terms of it's a range breakout strategy. So this pattern here right? This during the New York hour is gold. This will make you pass your prop firms, plenty of money. When you see this pattern with your hourly or your 4 hour, this is golden, right? Especially when the higher time frame where you've been in a bearish trend as well. This is a very odd trend, but we've been in a very odd bearish trend. Let me try and fix that. We've been in a bearish trend. New hour starts, new 4 hour, whatever. We come up, fail to go bullish, strong breakthrough, retest, let's go. That's my favorite setup. And it happens for New York with clear targeting a lot. We just didn't get that retest here on ES. CL was just straight bearish. Gold did, really. We came below, retested, and then took the low, right? So here, on the 1 minute, come up, retest, break below. On a lower time frame. Yeah, so your orb signals are these ones. I don't know why they're still going. They're supposed to finish at 10. Turn them off. So here, it's a good signal. Here, it's a good signal. So they'd have been fine anyway. But there was, if you can wait for that, is perfect. Was that the previous orb? Yeah. So this was yesterday's, right? This is what we did yesterday. What did we do? Broke above, retested, and where's our draws? It's right fucking there. Okay? We took this trade. Done. We then broke below that same hour and confirmed short on the orb. Hello? What did we say? I'm going to take this short. And where's my logical target? I'm going to target my 4 hour below. Smashed. Where's my mic? I'm going to drop it. Like, come on. 37 fucking dollars. I'll pay it myself. Take it. Absolute. And we're not even talking. They're big trades. They're big trades. Maybe a return to our daily. Let us see. So I'm liking gold. Come above, come back up, close below. Where would we target? Have to be this hourly paid me down here. Bit of a strong close. Are we going to get the retest? Damn it. Wanted the retest before the low, because then it gives us something to, you know, like when we take that low, we partial break even.
Order submitted.
3369. Oh, I can't remember where my fucking contracts were. Oh my god, to the tick, you motherfucker. Sorry, my language. Fuck you. Order cancelled.
Order cancelled.
Ah! Oh man, to the tick. One tick away. Oh, that's a fucking runner as well. Please put it if you feel my pain. Might even shed a little tear for you. Oh. They're my favourite. Just to the tick.
Break and retest.
It's perfect, but we come up first, right? So we can see we start going bearish, fail to come up, close above, can't go bullish, close below, retest.
It's perfect.
Just been talking about them as well, like how much I love them. And then I spotted it on gold. I was like, let's go. No, I am not taking the trade now if it comes back on. That was my entry. I missed it. Never mind.
No chance.
I absolutely fucking love it. Am I gutted? Yes, I am. I can't get any sympathy from anybody though. No one's saying, "Oh, don't worry, Andy, it's okay."
Do you need your back rubbing?
I want a little bit of back rubbing. Even a cuddle. All right? Not you.
It's okay.
Not you.
It's okay.
Ah. Motherfucker.
Even a tick loves a dick. Don't worry.
Even a tick loves a dick. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't want to look at gold anymore. Ah, man. Thanks, Pickles. Pickles have given me hugs. What are you saying no for?
You don't deserve hugs.
Thanks, mate.
You got some sympathy, that's it.
I'll tell you what, I'll go and hug your mum in a minute. She gives the best hugs.
Nah, leave it.
She's got 2 lovely pillows that I just like. Push too far. Yeah, no, the reason why I wouldn't take it anymore
It's not the entry now.
is because we've had the retests and the go. So for me, it's like I could have been in, right, and taken my initial trade and left my runner. Now, what am I don't really want it to come back. It could quite easily come up and just take this high, come back in to the fair value gap, right, and then carry on down. But that's not my entry. My entry is close below, retap go, which is that candle there, right? That's my entry. This is a second retest. So I don't want to take a second retest because we've had the test and that's the move. Yeah, it's not as high probable, especially with this being so bullish as well, right? If I was in, I'd be removing risk immediately. No, I do not feel FOMO to get in that trade. That's the one that I loved, not this one. It's going to push up higher. Still closed outside though, which is nice. 2 retests, all closing outside. If you did put your stop to break even, well done. Doesn't it feel good? No risk. You could partial at the low here, the bullish low, not the wick low, and then run to, honestly, like, it makes sense. If we're going to come break this low, that we're going to return to around here. We have this big bullish fair value gap in the middle there, right? So what would be nice if we're going to break it is that we break it with volatility. I also apologise for my stupid sounds. I can't help it.
Tap the microphone, you know that, don't you?
I'm hoping it annoys you. If everybody else doesn't get annoyed about it and it just annoys you, then I shall carry on doing it.
Why?
Because it annoyed you.
Oh, okay.
Right, so that would have been first partial on
Stupid.
what's that? So that would have been your first partial, right? And if you're on the micros, it went a little bit further. See? So it definitely went through the target. So if you're on gold, hopefully you would have got like partial contracts taken off at that level. So this was your first partial. And if you haven't gone break even, that would have been break even point there. Obviously I said as soon as we wicked in and came below that far down, you were right to go break even at that point as well. ES is more bullish. Yesterday ES was more bearish. Back above the daily. Did we take the daily low? Yeah, we did, yeah. That was the trade. That was the trade. Bing, 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 ding, ding, ding. So we've already like nailed potentially. Could have had 3. Got the 1. And then obviously like I've already done this morning on our signals. You go away. Had that trade. I played for this one. Said daily is also in play, so obviously it went all the way through. I didn't take these because I was waiting for us to get our orb strategy in. And there's our orb to our daily, and then gold. Smashed. Just watch, you're inside this fair value gap here, right? Bing, 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 bing. So I expect you just, if we're going to come through this big push, close here. Volume imbalance. Push. Push, 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 push. Lang, you've already made enough today as well. You don't need to trade anymore. You've done really well. Time to stop. Boom, there's the big push. Come on, guys. If you've enjoyed the stream, if you've enjoyed the stream, I've done all right for you. Give us a like, comment below, follow along, subscribe, right? We're going to do this every day. And we can be done in like, you're going to have to watch for like, I don't know, 15 minutes and we can be done every day. We've had no more alerts going off. Let's just clean them up. We've had no more alerts. And we haven't had an alert because I'm using Hike and Ashy alerts. Right? Just for these at the moment. candle alerts are fine as well. That is not a, that's an orb signal. Ah, that's why. And them at 10. Yeah, I don't want them showing past 10 o'clock because they are not to do with orb. The orb signals use inverse fair value gaps as part of their entry system, right? There is some criteria to them. We have size of the fair value gap, how long it took, all this sort of thing. So they're all built in, so you don't have to think about it. Not just any. Right, log off for the day, bud. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the same as well soon. And thanks for today. I hope you enjoyed the videos put together for you. I know it was an hour long, but there's a lot of great information there on which zones, why you're taking them in the course. You need any more help, mate, I'm in the Discord. And we'll chat some more. Otherwise, tomorrow, Friday, last trading day. Enjoy your evening. Hello, Euro USD. Okay, so we've had an early indication that we might get a buy. Do we want to buy this? Do you think we want to buy this? I don't want to buy this. Remember what we said when we looked at Euro USD? We might just come up to that weekly level. Okay? Here's our weekly. Come back up to our weekly. Wicked in and rejected. We're below the current hour. Right? We still haven't got the buy signal yet anyway. So, just an early indication we might get it. Just so we can get to the trade. Do our little bit of... No. He ain't taking it. Although everything is bullish. Market structure's bullish. Just come below this zone, right? And the problem is the moving averages have just crossed over as well. Although I can actually start to change. Ooh. No. Oh, look at it pop. No, it doesn't matter. It can go all it wants. It's not a signal that I take. So the reason why I'm not taking it is purely because of how far we've come up. And I was looking for that weekly level. That was the trade into the weekly, right? And now we've hit that weekly level, and we're inside the 4 hour, and this is our new hour, and we've come up and come below. You know, this is me personally. A lot of the times the signals are better than me, right? I mean, they follow a pattern. They don't just print any time. But I do like to, oh, look at this, to the 4 hour, new hour, goes bullish, daily, closes above. Oh, it's just so good. There's just too many trades. It's too good, too many trades. This signal is looking good. Nice strong candle up. But like I said, this close above, wick to the weekly, yeah, not for me. Now there is no signal on the normal candles, so just on the Heikin-Ashi, but it's looking good. Is looking good. The only thing I don't like, and another reason not to take it, is look at structure, right? So here's our structure, right? So all, we've come up, broke this low, coming out, broke this low, and we're now coming to this high. So yeah, there we go. We popped the high. That's good. So that's now, with market structure being bullish, now looking like we might come back and come take this high. But again, I'm still not taking it. Part of me, I mean, they're just fucking good. Back to our 4 hour on CL. Let's just check how the gold trade would be doing. Ooh, out of the fair value gap. back to break even. Yeah. Seeing if we come back above now. So we still haven't completed our first hour on the 4 hour. So in the first half an hour, I always show you my stats. No, wrong stats. Okay, so in the first hour, this 4 hour candle, let's go up time frames. We have a 76% probability over the last 101 days, this 4 hour 10 AM candle on gold puts in its high for a bearish candle in the first hour, and when we're bullish, it will put in the low 82% of the time. 132 days. Is that enough data? Probably not. Okay, let's go up. 327 days, the 10 AM candle has put in its low 80% of the time in the first hour. 290 bearish days, the 10 AM candle has put in its high 84% of the time in the first hour. Right? In the first half an hour, you can see 70% of the time we've put in our low, sorry, and on the bearish side, 60% of the time. We have had our first half an hour and we have taken the low, which means that right now, this is our high, there's half an hour low, and we've taken the low. So if we were going to go bullish now, it means that the low would be in segment 2, right? So I'd still like to see the hour, but if we come up and take this high, then for the next 4 hours, it's extremely probable that this is our 4 hour low until the end of this 4 hour candle. So when you trade alpha zones, you trade with probability. You use your candle stats depending on the 4 hour or the hourly that you are trading, and we look at the probability of that hour or that 4 hour to give us an edge. Right. Return to the daily on NQ. Now, I wanted to take this short when we came below. Now, where the hell did that go? Do that again. Now, I am not just taking this trade. I'm looking at where I'd like it to reject. Right there. What I'd like to see, if we're going to go long, is this high, taken, retest, and then long. If you look at the strength, right? So I like, we could flip this 4 hour and return to here. I quite like that trade. I quite like that trade. If we flip it. See, the first half an hour, we've not taken the low, so we've got a high and low in the first half an hour. $30 would have been sweet. Break below, retest. Fucking huge trade. $30 would have been a lovely entry there. See how we're trading with the trend when we come up and close below? See how we're coming up to this area with a bullish trend? I don't just want to set a limit order and hope it goes the other way. Hey! Hey, hey! Hope you are well. Yeah, I've got it on. Let's just have a look at just hide orb. Right, so this is our low and this is our high for both the 2 minute and the 5 minute, right? So no. Yes. Is our 50%. Oh my god, I love you. My favorite setup. Oh, and gold. I prefer gold with that signal. Obviously, we have taken this trade. See how that were bullish on ES and then Q. More likely to come up as we're on gold. We do have that bearish trend, right? So I prefer the sell on gold. I have no idea, mate. I am not in the US. I'm in the UK. I don't trade options either. I trade futures. I have never traded options. Do you know what? It's something I'd like to learn about. But I'll just trade futures. Uh, 51 minutes, 51 seconds left for this signal. Had this again yesterday. Went all through the stream, we nailed it. And then our last trade on CL. We took our last loss. 2 up today. More seconds. All right, let's give it a go. 17, 15. Bing, 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 bing. 4, 3.
Order filled.
Let's give it a go. This will be the last trade either way, win or lose. I'm not trading my first account. I've already locked in my profit on that one. So, right, I'll use this. That was the other trade set up. I am in at 3. Can't fucking see. 3, 4, 7. Stop can either be here. If you really want a high one, then here. Keep go above the high. One R to the low. I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover the alpha zone. And I'm going to look for the low. So 340, 20. We took this high here, which I don't like. Obviously coming out of this fair value gap. But anyway. So stop is 340. Now we're getting the NQ sell. Signals have been fire today on NQ. Crossed out the daily, out the 4 hour. Come back to that in a minute. Check NQ. 34 seconds. Give it a go.
Order filled.
Not looking good on this one. I would like to take the counter trend if this doesn't work out. Um, 5, 2, 6. Buys have definitely been the better signals today.
Stop filled.
There's the gold stop filled. There's our first loss of the day. And then see what we get with NQ. So I am on this, my second account. So first account locked in for 479 on this trade. See with the NQ. So I'm gonna do probably about here. I'm gonna hit that for TP1. And then I am going to run for that low. If we hit TP1 anyway. So if we are going to carry on bullish, we don't have to break structure here. to hit our first TP. So I'm just putting it on the top of this candle. Maybe we can get a retracement to here. And then if we are going to break through, then we want to see that. Obviously you could run for the low again. I'm just going to run for the previous day low. Or I'll take my humble juice, because we are bullish that we break through. If we break through and come above, then there is the potential for that long up to here. And when we are running bigger trades, right, we're not going to hit massive win rates on these, because we are gaining more R on our system. Although win rates have been very, very good. I didn't like the gold trade. I don't like this too much. Well, we have got the daily level. We are very bearish. Gold was counter trend. And that was the entry I wanted off gold anyway, right? ES is already done that to the daily and holding the daily. Feel like we might just flip this. If we do, then I'm flipping and going long to here, and that'll be holding all the way. So I want to be seeing a break above, retest, and flip for here. Slow and steady is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, even 10 points, right? If we took the trade, you don't have to do what I do in terms of running for some, but you've already done 99 ticks on that trade anyway, right? You don't have to play for the same runs. The signals very often will still give you plentiful to be able to take a trade out of. I do think this is probably going to flip, and this is why these trades that are coming through and under and retesting are my favorite, because you're with the momentum, as where the momentum is here is bullish, right? So momentum's come up bullish, higher time frame's bearish, but the current momentum is bullish. So what we are trying to say is we're picking the reversal, and I much rather trade continuations. So when we get that bearish continuation, bullish continuation, bearish continuation, right? You can see the EMAs, not EMAs, the moving averages are bullish, right? We're holding them. Structure's bullish. Only reasoning for the trade is just how bearish that we've been today, and the fact that we've come so far below the daily and then didn't test the daily, come back to the daily, just to come that far down the daily candle after taking the high and coming that far down and not taking the previous day low. Me feeling it. So we're already way up already. You can evenly be out the trade now. Maybe you've taken it, right? I mean, we're up 27 points. I'm gonna be a dick. It's first TP.
Target filled.
First TP done. You can't see it on this, but I just went bang. Took the first TP. We're right at that and then now. Right. Stop to break even. Back in the green.
Dancing.
It's me and your mum on camera again.
There's no need.
I'm sorry about
I'll pull your plug out. I will pull your plug out.
Right, so the reason why we took that BE there is because of structure, right? The reason why we're not going for the low is because structure has gone bullish. Higher time frame structure is bearish, right? So this is our pullback, unmitigated. So higher time frame order flow is bearish. You're in the daily, so we're coming back up into this unmitigated zone. And then, fuck you, gold. And then, in the daily as well, right? So yes, we've gone bullish to come back up and mitigate this higher time frame zone, but we are bearish. Now on gold, fuck you, gold. We have been bullish, right? And it's the same thing again, fair value gap, this zone that we didn't mitigate. That's why I didn't mind it here. I said it should just plow through it if we're going to come to here. But hey, I'm going to trade the signals. I'm going to show you what I'm expecting other people to do as well, right? So, took a loss, took a win, took a win. Smashed it, all good. Smashed it as well, right? Let's see if we hit this. Well, I'm not going to stay here, and you can watch if we come all the way down to that low. But yeah, man, I'm back in the green regardless of what happens in this trade. So all good. I've moved my runner to break even and left my runner for the low. GG. Three in a row, smashing it. Day in at 10 a.m. candle trade. We had 2 of them yesterday. Signal trades, orb trades. Fuck you, gold. And it is good. If you're in the trade and you're hitting TP, don't comment below because there's no one even doing it. People have already done it, have commented. Congratulations on your win. If we can run this, probably looking at about 400 as well. So then we'll put 400 on both accounts. We were down $100, right? So I am up $100. So we made 200 on this trade here. Put ourselves $100 in profit, and then on my runner, should get me to about 400 if it hits. If it doesn't hit, it's fine. Back in the green. 500 for the day. Lovely jubbly. What a shitty word. Lovely jubbly. It's old. Uncool. Lovely jubbly.
You're making out like all the rest of the things you do are really cool.
Yeah, I do say lots of cool stuff. Thank you very much. I'm down with the kids.
They definitely don't say that.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't fit in here. Patrick's supercar. Maybe get a wheelchair in the back or something for us, but...
For you.
Hey, you're old as well. These are I was being streaming on the... we've got a stream set up over there. But my trading computer is here, which is a big widescreen monitor, and it's just so much nicer to trade on. But I don't mind doing the recordings and everything else, so I've been doing the lives from here. I have missed NinjaTrader, so I was using NinjaTrader. So first of all, the journey started Forex, right? And I was using MT5. I love MT5. If anybody has traded MT5 with... Listen to the sound. Not that sound. Maybe. Hang on. Hang on. I need to. Here we go. What was it called? Ah, Trade Assistant. Oh my god, I love you. Who used to trade with this? I just love it. Who used to trade with this?
Stop build.
Oh, that's break even. Moved it down. Yeah. Who used to trade with this? I fucking love this thing. Anyway, obviously, MT5 got smashed in the prop firm space, right? So, moved over to futures. Could I find another system as good as this? Like just how easy it was to automatically set your risk up when you're moving your stop and everything. It was just beautiful, right? Doesn't exist on the future side of things, right? So then I've tested so many different platforms. Trade of 8 is still up there. I like Trade of 8. Then NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader's still not great for like in the way that you want to be able to sort of drag your trades, but still really, really good. Trade Copier, still think NinjaTrader Trade Copier is the best. Then Quant Tower, I did Quant Tower, I pushed into it. Just prefer NinjaTrader. So yeah, to this computer, back on, trading NinjaTrader. All my strategies. Still don't like it as much as Trade Assist. It still works on Windows 5. Anybody else still use this? Does anybody else use this? Is it just me? You've never seen that in your life? Dean, this is the greatest. Oh my god, you can set limit orders with an expiry time. So say, for example, it had to hit within a specific time period. You just set your limit order, set your end time, and it will stay there until that point, and then 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, it's gone. You can auto trail on highs and lows. Obviously, your risk to reward, when you set your lot calculator, as you drag your stop loss, it automatically changes your lot size. It's a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. It is well, you trade MT5, this is a godsend. I am not an affiliate, nor am I paid to promote this product. It's just fucking great. I am looking forward to doing a bit on MT5 as well, which is what I'm going to do. And using this again, because it's brilliant. Right, well, we finished for the day. Back in the green. Happy days. Yeah, man, it's wicked. The expiration is brilliant. I don't know if I can do it on the thing. Let me show you. Move. Am I still? Oh my god. Yeah, it's not running. Won't let me sell limit. Yeah, I'm not, because the market's not running on it. Yeah, it's great. It is very good. Yeah, if you're trading props on MT5, I'd definitely recommend it. So I was thinking on the gold trade of using this. Remember, this is our 4-hour high. So really, this is kind of, we don't expect this high to go. So that is but it's just too big. And now if you're targeting here for like 1R, you could probably get away with it, right? But yeah, that's why I just went above here. This is the bullish side of ES. See how we're holding the daily, as where NQ is under the daily. Yeah. Let's see how. Here's the daily and the weekly combined together. So the weekly level, daily, and then come below. Your signal was all right. We did get back to the weekly, grinding its way back, right? Just inside this zone. But it still did it. Ooh, just squeezed 1.5R out of it. But you definitely got your 1R anyway. Possible back to the weekly. No, I'm done trading now. Thank you very much. Oh. No. You're done. We're now green again. Good day. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I appreciate any of you guys following us along. Be here tomorrow. Virtually every day we'll be live doing the same thing, trading our orb strategy, which is one that we'll be launching soon with our own guidance and signals on when you're looking to take it, right? That is a particular setup. Now, what you can do with it is you can still find your own orb settings, right? So you can go in our orb stats and it'll tell you like probability of the confirmations, 1 confirmation, 2 confirmation, 3, 4, and you can change the times when they happen, how long they happen for, so that you can find your own setups on different pairs. We're giving you this high probability with targets, so not just confirmation but where price is expected to go to with those setups. So some point we'll be releasing this in the next month, I'd say. Still got some work to do on alpha zones. Still adding some additional signals. Right there, T.
Go twitching.
Just some updates from feedback and things like that. So if you are an alpha zone customer, I expect some updates. If you're not, then you can grab it below in the chat for $37. And if you're not a subscriber, do us a favor, give us a like, subscribe. Appreciate it a lot. And if not, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.